dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I definitely encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. I am not ignoring you, Scorpios. I am not ignoring you. I was just kind of like putting everything in its place. Let's just put it that way. I went to take a sip of my water and I completely forgot how cold it was. So there is a sense of like kind of be very careful with not retrieving to certain behaviors. When okay, so I'm getting it. It's like it's stuck in my left ear. It's like itching like crazy. So like let's put it this way. Maybe this is speaking more of self-destructive behavior. Let's put it that way. That you tend to encompass, that you tend to lean into when there's change amidst. So it's almost kind of like whenever you're in the midst of some form of transformation happening, you self-sabotage with certain behaviors. So you kind of you go into a hermit mode, but not in the sense of like trying to listen to yourself or trying to pay attention to, to these sensations or these feelings or these whatever it is, but instead you kind of go into a hermit mode, as like avoiding the world but also avoiding what is going within. So you tend to distract yourself with meaningless or pointless things, right? So this can be somebody that spends a lot of hours watching TV instead of working on that book they want to write, right? This can be somebody playing video games instead of writing the music that they want to write. So whatever it is, there are self-destructive behaviors that you're starting to not, that you're not blinded to anymore, and you're finally acknowledging that these behaviors have to change. So it's almost kind of like, let's put it this way. You decide that you're going to start working out, right? And you decide that you're going to start working out at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, whatever it is, right? And for everybody is different how much sleep you need. I know the recommended amount of time is 8 hours, but again, for everyone it's different. So you know that you need 7.5 hours of sleep every night in order to wake up feeling rested, right? So instead of going to sleep early enough to wake up rested for your workout, you decide to stay up till like midnight or 1 in the morning. So when 5 o'clock comes around, you can't wake up. So you basically self-sabotage a promise or a commitment to yourself. But you're doing it, and you're doing it. I feel like part of you knows that you're doing this, but you don't want to admit that you're doing this, because as long as you're not taking any accountability for it, then you don't have to make any changes. So there could be somebody in, hold on guys, there could be somebody in your energy, whether it's a significant other or like a family member or something, that is softly, I want to say is the word that's coming up, or gently showing you or leading you to that space where now you have to kind of like admit to yourself that you're self-sabotaging, right? There is change that is trying to come your way. There is a shift in your finances. So what I am picking up, Scorpio, is that there is a huge opportunity here when it comes to an increase in finances, whether that is switching jobs, getting a promotion, or starting your own business. But you have to be willing to take the leap and not question it. Some of you guys are very you get very comfortable within spaces, and whether it is because it takes you a long time to get comfortable, you tend to shy away sometimes from change. So sometimes we're in certain spaces in our life, whether that's, financially, or whether that's at work or whatever it is, and we're only meant to be there for, let's say, like a year, right? Or 2 years. And then okay, that's the example I'm going to use. Okay, got it. So, like, let's put it this way. When I had my youngest, I had 3 kids in 1 year, right? I had one in January, and then I had in November of the same year, I had twins. So I didn't go back to work till my kids started preschool. So till they were 3. So when I went back to work, I started working overnights, and I started part-time as a nurse. And it took some adjusting to do, right, to work those hours, etc., getting back to work and all of this stuff. But I was only meant to be in that job for a period of time, right? And going into it, I had already said, like, when the kids start kindergarten, I am going to switch to a day job. So 6 months before my kids started kindergarten, I had already started applying to different places. Now, there was hesitation in me, right? Going to there was a few job offers that I turned down, because I had just gotten comfortable working the overnights, right? I was already working full time at that point, overnight and all of this stuff, and I had become comfortable with with the scheduling, with the hours, etc. And what happened was, I had committed to myself, or I had told myself 2 years prior, that I was going to leave after 2 years, right? That I was going to start looking for something for the day. And these opportunities kept on presenting themselves, and I kept declining them. So what ended up happening was, things became uncomfortable where I was, in order to force me to keep that commitment to myself. So it's kind of like that type of energy that you're supposed to be looking into, or looking for. So whatever situation in your life, especially if it's in regards to work, is becoming completely uncomfortable, it is meant to, in order to make you, like, kind of wake up, that you became too comfortable within a situation that was only meant to be temporary. It was meant to be part of your building block. It wasn't meant to be the end of that situation. Whether this is, I'm picking up that this has more to do with work, for whatever the reason, guys. So let's go ahead and let's put out a couple of tarot. We have the 5 of Wands, the Tower, and then we have the 3 of Cups in the reverse. So this uncomfortableness is not coming in to destroy you. It's not coming in to put you down. Let's put it that way. It is coming in to help you live a more fulfilled life, to make you fall in love with life again, to make you fall in love with your career again, to make you fall in love with your dreams again. Because I feel that a lot of you have been like big dreamers, and you're very good at telling other people how to pursue their dreams, but you haven't moved forward, haven't taken any action to actually pursue your own dreams. So things are getting uncomfortable so that you can find that joy and that purpose in your own life. So we're going to pull out a card for love. Now, when we pull out a love energy card, it is more to see what the love energy is around you. It does not necessarily have to do with a romantic relationship. It can definitely apply to it. But this can be, again, in regards to your job, in regards to relationship with family members, co-workers, friends, etc. So let's go ahead and see. Hold on. See how I'm getting like... Oh... I have a hair and I can't. I think I got it. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, and as you could tell, I'm exhibiting the energy, right, of getting distracted when there's something that I have to finish, right? So let's go ahead and see what is in the love energy for Scorpio this week. So we have reconciliation. Um, Someone from your past is returning to your life. For a lot of you, this reconciliation has to do with reconnecting to your own dreams and your own goals, to the things that you want, to the things that bring you joy, to the things that you want to pursue, and you're needing to reconnect with that, and allow yourself to actually accept it, and don't run away from it, Scorpio, because things are going to get very uncomfortable if you continue to self-sabotage. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card for your closing. So what is the closing message for Scorpio? What is this closing message for Scorpio? Rooted. Number 34. May you never leave the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. So as you reconnect or reconcile with this dream, with this purpose of yours, with what it is that brings you joy, may you never lose that again. May you always stay grounded in who you are and what it is that you want for yourself, and never lose sight as to why it is that you are pushing through, as to why it is that you are finally deciding to go after your dreams. Well, guys, that is all I have for you for this week. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.